Hey, what's up everyone, Jordan here. Today I wanted to just do another video where I'm just basically talking to the people that, I don't know, that just follows me out and cares about stuff outside of Shadowverse, because this, of course, is my more personal channel, and I just kind of made the channel where I could put videos out there where I could just, talk, don't have to really care too much about, like, there's pretty much going to be no editing in this video. Today, the topic that I wanted to talk to everyone about, and this is actually relating to my main gaming channel, is burnout. So burnout is basically, what is burnout? First of all, it's essentially when you're doing something for so long. It could be like a hobby, it could be work, it could be pretty much anything. Literally, could be anything that you put time into, you put effort in, and then after some point, you just get tired of it. Um, you just don't want to do it too much. You're just not motivated. Like another thing, a lot of people could relate to maybe is like if you're trying to learn a new language. Learning a language takes a lot of work, takes a lot of time, and then like if you don't really see much progress, or it's just taking so long, you're not hitting the goals that you want to reach, you start to feel really unmotivated. And yeah, just that feeling of lack of motivation, lack of progress, leads to burnout, and it's something where you eventually stop doing what you were doing. This is very common in esports and gaming, I think. Like there's a lot, if you follow esports, you would know that there's a lot of people out there that get really successful in the esports scene, but those, like, that's just the tip of the iceberg. There's like I would say like 95% of the people that go into esports, go into gaming, they try to do the grind, try to get successful, be a successful streamer, content creator, competitor, whatever. Most, like 95% of those people don't make it, and they eventually move on. They get like a regular full-time job. They just move on. And yeah, so I feel like a lot of people, while you might not see it on the surface, there's tons of people in the scene, in the industry, that get burnt out, um, from gaming and esports and trying to make that their main career. In my case, I've been like a professional gamer for like 5 years now. Like most of the time being Hearthstone. Like Hearthstone was like I would say 3.5 to 4 years, and then recently I've transitioned basically pretty much just to Shadowverse on my main channel for content. So I want to talk a little bit about, first of all, Hearthstone, and then Shadowverse. Hearthstone, when I first got into the scene as a pro, I was like pretty motivated at first. I'm actually going to break this into two videos. This video is about burnout. Another video is going to be about distractions. But trying to stick to the burnout topic here, for Hearthstone, like the thing with Hearthstone is that for the entire time that I've been in the scene, I've always been like a dark horse, an underdog. Um, haven't had like huge successes, so I felt like people have looked down on me. I didn't really feel like I was really noted in the community. I feel like kind of a shutout a lot of times. Like I went to a lot of events, but like for my personality as well, I'm really shy in person. So like meeting all these people, I wasn't really outgoing. So it just felt really awkward in general. I just didn't really find much of a place in the community. Like the community is great, to be honest. Hearthstone, there's a lot of great people out there. I made a lot of friends in the scene, but just when I go out there in person, it just, I don't know, it just felt odd to me. Um, but anyways, Hearthstone, like around 2017, 2018, that's when I think was the peak of my competitive career. I was going to a lot of events. I was doing really well. Most notably, in the Hearthstone Championships for the summer season of 2017, I think. I can't remember quite the year, but I topped 8 there. Couldn't make it to the further event because I lost at the top 8 round. Um, in that same year, I was also the team captain for the Hearthstone Championship Global thing, where they have all the countries team up and then they play against each other. It's like a voting system to get in. So I was the team captain for that. For West G, which is a Chinese organized, run by Alibaba, and it's a like kind of a world championship kind of thing, and you have to qualify to represent your country. I was the one of the three representatives for Canada for that. Um, and so yeah, that was a really good year for Hearthstone for me. But after Westgate was the last big tournament that I competed in. Didn't do too well in China in the main event. And after that event, I just got like Hearthstone for my entire like 3.5, 4 years that I was playing the game. I was always kind of like on and off anyways. This is partly due to burnout and also distractions. But um, yeah, so I was on and off. I was on for quite a bit because that year I was doing well. But after that WestG tournament, I just got a huge burnout. Like at that time, I was also living in Japan, so I returned back to Japan after the event, and I pretty much just forgot about Hearthstone. And like, I also not like forgot about it. I just didn't really want to touch the game anymore. I don't know what that switch was that was just like, yeah, I like Hearthstone's a great game. Don't get me wrong. I think it's really fun to play, but it's just not something that interested me much. Like, it's kind of like, yeah, I don't know why. It's just something happened, and I just got a huge burnout. To this day, I still haven't really played Hearthstone at all, really, and so yeah, there was I got a huge burnout from Hearthstone, and so I kind of dedicated like all the gaming time was pretty much moved over to Shadowverse. Now I'm still doing Shadowverse content, and but if you guys follow my gaming channel, you probably noticed that I do come on and off. Like sometimes I'll be posting every day, and then it will start going down to maybe a couple times a week, then one time a week, then maybe once every 2 weeks, and that pattern happens a lot. Now, for Shadowverse, I've been playing the game for around 4 years, and been doing content for around 2 of the years. Now, the reason why I got into Shadowverse in the first place was that it was very similar to Hearthstone in terms of a lot of the mechanics and stuff, and then the art was really nice. But what really got me interested the most in Shadowverse was like the community was very welcoming. Like in contrast to Hearthstone, I felt very welcome in the Shadowverse community. It was a really small community that I was in from the beginning, and I was kind of growing with the community. So it was just, I think the community aspect was really great in Showers, which drove me to committing further into the game. But as of recently, like I've been like in terms of putting out content more frequently, more committed. It's been maybe like a year and a half or so ever since I came back from Japan, and like the problem for burnout for Shadowverse, now I'm not as completely burnt out as Hearthstone. Like I will still be doing Showers content, but it just felt like that the lack of growth in Shadowverse has been starting to wear down on me. I'm 24. I'm working full time now. There's a lot like financial wise. Um, I want to eventually move back to Japan. There's just like so many things going on in my life where yes, Shadowverse is fun to make content. The comments, like 99% of the comments I get from all my videos are all positive, and that's really encouraging. But it's just that, unfortunately, with Shadowverse, the community in the West is not growing. And I'm saying that to be completely honest, like, while I do want to be optimistic and positive about the scene, it's just the game cannot really grow. I feel like it's not growing too much in the Western scene, and so my audience can't really grow that much. Usually with content, if you're doing consistent content, you're not really changing much of it, and if it's good content, which I think is okay, my content is okay, then you should be able to see growth over time. While I did see some growth, to be honest, I feel like I've been in a huge plateau for the entire year. Basically, I post a video, it gets about, I would say on average 2,500 views. If it's a new expansion, maybe I could get up to like 5,000 views, but then it starts to dwindle down as the hype of the new cards dwindle down. And so, like, while that's definitely not the cap for sure, because there's a lot of Showers YouTubers out there, like Ignidius, for example, who has a lot more viewers than that. So I'm definitely not at the highest potential as possible. I haven't reached the entire audience for the Western scene of Shadowverse. It's just that the type of content that I make, and it's partly my fault because I don't put the extra, I don't go super hard in like the editing, trying to make the best content as possible. But it's just that even so, even if I did, I just don't have that motivation to do it because I feel like the payoff isn't as great anymore. And so like as I've get more and more busy, I get more and more interests, I start to get a little bit more burnt out in the game, in Shadowverse, and gaming in general. It's just that life priorities change, and gaming takes a lot of time, especially if you're a content creator. And it's just that that opportunity cost of time is starting to wear on me. And so the big question is like, am I quitting gaming? Did I make this entire video to say, yeah, I'm going to be quitting gaming? Um, it's To be honest, it's really hard to say. It's something that I've been thinking about for quite a while recently. While for now, my answer to that question is no, I'm not quitting gaming right now. I'm still going to be putting out content on my main channel, like Shadowverse content or whatever kind of gaming content there is. It's just that that's it. Am I going to be quitting gaming soon? It's still in my head. I'm still thinking about it. If new opportunities come out where I want to put my time towards that, then yeah, you're probably going to see less and less gaming content. And while it is really hard for me to say, actually, it's it's just how it is. Like, I do really like making content. Like, I've been doing YouTube for over 10 years, and YouTube itself has not really been. I haven't actually gotten burnt out from YouTube. It's just that because my interest keeps changing, it's like I essentially just keep restarting the channel, which is kind of annoying. But at the end of the day, I create content because I do it for fun. It's just something I want to spend my free time on. And so yeah, that's kind of like what a reflection of the channel is. Like, I'm just putting out content whenever I want, whatever topics I want. And yeah, I don't really care if it gets views or not, but I just wanted to talk about it. Like, I think burnout is a real thing in gaming and pretty much anything really that people spend time on. So I just wanted to share with you guys my what's going on right now, and how burnout is like affecting me. Like I said, I'm going to do another video on distractions because I think distractions is something that's really affected me when I've been throughout gaming for me personally. So I think that could be an interesting to talk about. So if you guys are interested, make sure you are subscribed to this channel, give the video a thumbs up, and comment down below actually if you guys have ever experienced burnout. It doesn't have to be with gaming, it could be on anything. I'm pretty interested on hearing what you guys have to say. So yeah, thanks for watching, and I'll see everyone next time. Peace.